I've been looking around a little bit, and I've noticed some things. One is that this vassal I've already discouraged from factionalism. And it looks like for the next 5 years that's the case. So now I'm actually going to send another vassal, or send my spy master to try to extort another of them, another one of my vassals. High Chiefdom of Alania, not afraid of that. Armenia. He's paranoid. Sure. But something else. I was looking at the Queen of Corsica and Sardinia and Corsica. Same thing, but the title's in that order. And she's actually plotting to fabricate a claim on the county of Arborea. So I'm going to try to imprison her, and she's going to say no, but who cares? We can beat her, like, with little to no problems. So, prison. And then we'll raise our armies again. Whoops, I don't really want my own personal levy to be raised. And I think everyone else I'm okay with going wherever they need to. Except for these guys. These guys should just stay where they are. In the previous episode, we took the Duchy of Alexandria, but not the sheikdom that we need to control in order to mend the Great Schism. I can shut the gates right now. Is that because we're paranoid? It doesn't look like there are any diseases ravaging our realm, so... And already we can obligate the vassal. Or threaten him. Obligate because he's just and kind. We'll do that. Is there any reason he doesn't like us? $856 is when that -10 goes away. Alright. From being a coward, anyway. I've received the regrettable news that, okay, Mysticos Gennadios is having trouble searching for the artifact again. How many troops does she have over there? Enough that it's possibly going to be a problem for this group. We'll see. We'll try to go and beat her. But we will try to siege down a couple of things. It's 900. Okay. Monks from the nearby monastery have been stopping by to trade for supplies quite often lately. They usually linger to talk and exchange knowledge. I should seek their company more often. Let's separate the armies out. Actually have a little bit of a... And actually try to siege a few things at the same time. Alright. You want to fight? I didn't put any leaders in charge. We might still win. We still won. I can negotiate with people regarding them raiding me. Wait, she has sieged down a few things or something? Lost control of something in Minorca and in Arborea, and she controls all of her holdings. That penalty builds up fast. Let's auto balance that unit. Those units. Put the king or the Exarch of Georgia in charge. I think some of those are mercenaries. At least some of them are mercenaries anyway. We have dangerous factions. Some of them hopefully will be leaving soon. Okay, can't get that guy any higher. I imprisoned his child. 865. So send a gift? No. I'll send him a gift and also make him an honorary something or rather. He's 65. He might not be alive that much longer. A noble by the name of Li Yifu came to court today seeking asylum. He claims to have escaped from China after the rest of his family was executed on orders of the Emperor. O great Basilius, your merciful nature is known across the land. I implore you to grant me refuge. It would be an untold kindness. Of course, you are welcome to stay. Was there some kind of reward on your head? You allow him to stay and secretly send a letter to the Emperor, letting the Emperor know. Or I dare not anger the dragon. We'll go with the secretly letting the Emperor know. He's not that great, honestly. Okay, my courtier has died in prison. Alright, time to see if we can get this some use out of the cataphracts. In a battle against light cav and some special troops. So I'm guessing they're horse archers. We'll have to see if we're good enough to fight them. So far so good, and everybody dies. We've captured this guy. This guy's grandfather is a former Chinese emperor. And also there's a Kagan. The Empire of Odekin. Okay. I can execute him. I say castrate. And thus is the significance of cataphracts. Alright, we're winning some of our sieges. Soon after writing to the Chinese emperor, an emissary arrived with several guards. However, Li Yifu had escaped the night before. Someone must have warned him. All the emissary said before he left was, "The emperor will be displeased. Lose 200 grace." Can we... Okay, we can't go into negative grace. What's going on there? African Holy War for Achaia. Okay. Africa is really overstepping their bounds here. I am going to take my army back to Greece. This might end up being a really good diplomatic education. He got both curious and affectionate, which are positive traits. Oops, didn't mean to click that. I am educating him, that's good. White piece, decline? No, I'm going to win. Any other land she has? No. Actually, let's just go to region for now. We have dangerous factions again. Why do you hate me so much? I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Alexandros opening one of my letters. Okay. My wife is pregnant. We have 6,000 troops that we can take over and deal with that. We'll hire someone to find out whether the child is truly ours. We've had some... I've inherited the Duchy of Athens. Or, it's inherited Duchy of Athens and Duchy of Mesopotamia. Okay. This is the Duchy of Mesopotamia right here. That's the area it should be in. He has a lot of claims on stuff. He desires the Duchy of Athens and the Duchy of Mesopotamia. Sure. Yeah, take him. Wait. This is the Duke of Wallachia. Athens and Mesopotamia. Okay. So, instead, how about I grant him... We'll make him like us, actually. Create the Kingdom of Wallachia. Grant him the kingdom. And then... Athens and Demetrius are part of the Duchy of Athens. Okay, he has one of those. So I'm going to transfer the County of Athens to him. And then that kid will get that duchy. And I will also give him... Yeah, I'll just give him the Duchy of Mesopotamia as well. Or no, I'll give it to his vassal. That way he can't destroy it right out. He can revoke it if he wants. But and that's actually his son. Whatever, that works. So now he probably likes me, right? For the time being. 10 years at least. I've received regrettable news that... Alright. More setbacks on the search for the artifact. Apparently the child of my wife is actually mine. Which is good, I'd say. I'm going to go kick the African armies out of Sardinia. I can imprison somebody. Must fabricate a claim on the county of Tarsus. No desire to really, like, put any effort into that. Send this guy a gift. Might encourage him to leave the factions. I will assault that really quick. Come down here to retake that land from the Kingdom of or the Sultanate of Africa, and we'll go after the African army. My liege, I am pleased to report the success of my mission to Antioch. The majority of the population has been converted to Orthodox faith. Your humble ecclesiarch, Bishop Chrysanthus of Rhydestus. Now, in a couple days... Please? Maybe not? There we go! The Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. The Brotherhood has worked tirelessly to protect Christian holy sites and relics in the Holy Land ever since it was first founded in 313, when the Edict of Milan legalized Christendom throughout the Roman Empire. Until recently, the Brotherhood consisted of ordained clergy who maintained and safeguarded these religious sites through largely peaceful means. As the winds of change sweep across the world, this holy order has now become increasingly militarized, and their ranks have grown dramatically to include professional soldiers as well. They have reaffirmed their dedication to protect the Holy Land from heathen invaders, but this pledge has now extended to include the defense of all of Orthodox Christendom, a laudable goal. And this guy is a Greek. He is also Orthodox. I need to land him when I get the chance. Anyway, defeated the armies of Africa. We'll go north to hopefully defeat them again. We do have a dangerous faction. How many troops are there? Alright, we'll send the cataphracts in to lay siege, even though it might cost a few troops. But the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre is now in place. And they are amazingly powerful. I can excommunicate him. It's kind of funny. %in this war. We have a daughter that we will name Sophia. I've captured a baron. We will ransom him. And then I will assault this holding one. I've inherited the Kingdom of Georgia, Duchy of Cherson, Duchy of Abkhazia from Despot Bardan's Pegleg. We need a new advisor. The Despot of Trebizond. He wants a seat on the council. I will actually give that to him. Did he have any good skills? Not really. Let's assault that. 100%. She's imprisoned again. Can I execute her? I can revoke the kingdom because she's a traitor. And I will throw her in the oubliette. Alright, everything's back in order. I can usurp a title. Duchy of Sardinia. Let's do it for no other reason than just to... Oh, we can also revoke that title as well. Sure. We'll take as much as we can from her. Alright. Disband the ships as well. Where are... You know what? Let's just re-raise the Varangians. And I'm pretty much going to have them raised throughout the entire game. Can I actually revoke any more titles from her? No. I could, but I'd have to wait a while, I think. Anyway, who do these belong to? This guy? He's the new king of Sardinia and Corsica. Wait a minute. Do I want to give all of these out? I think the answer is yes. Kingdom of Sardinia and Corsica. Sure. She stayed as a vassal of mine. Where is she? And who is this guy? I don't know. Petronia. Increasing his opinion of you by 10. Okay. Sounds good. I still have 2 duchies that I don't want. And the Kingdom of Georgia. Kartli and Albania. Those are both... Is he the actual Duke? He is. You know what? He can actually permanently have the... And he's Greek, right? He's not Georgian. That works for me. You can actually have the Kingdom of Georgia. And the... Is Theodosia... No, it's just, alright. I will transfer Theodosia and... If I can? Can I not? Okay, never mind. I wasn't looking in the right place, apparently. I'll transfer the other guy as well. No, not Alania. The Count of Cherson. And then grant the Duchy of Cherson to that count. Is that a... Okay, that's the High Chiefdom, so that's going to stay probably until nomad agitation basically forces them out of my empire upon my death. There were a couple people who are Mayor of Pempton. Okay. Give me a second. Transfer. Ralgia and Palikastrom? There it is. He can actually take that. Make him happier, I would imagine. My son became zealous. That's actually really good. If he gets shrewd and kind, he's going to make a great emperor as far as people liking him go. I want to give Hellas to whoever has Athens. Sure. So, if you are paying close attention, like, you might be able to realize that I'm starting to spread out titles among my vassal kings more and more. And that's by design. I am doing that on purpose. This should go to... He finally had a son. He had 2, 3, 8 daughters and one son. Kid is 8 years old and strong. But I will slowly be... Wait, hold on. Ralgia was the other one, I think, right? I will slowly be granting the lands, like, in certain duchies to various kingdoms and try to spread, like, basically, duchies in different, duchies in each of the kingdoms in my land to different kings so that I can raise their armies pretty much anywhere in my empire. And that's going to be pretty much how I run across the world eventually, is like, I want to basically raise the armies of Wallachia and whoever becomes the king of Greece and Trebizond all the way over in India whenever I need to declare, like, quick wars over there. And that is kind of the way things are headed. I really need to pay attention to when the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre do I have any counties that I can give them? I can give them the... I'm going to hold off actually on vassalizing them. If I need them at any point, if I actually need them, i.e. somebody's attacking into me, then I'm in more trouble than probably not having them vassalized will help me with. But how many vassals dislike us still? The Doge of Amalfi, the Despot of Bulgaria, wants control of the Duchy of Bononia. What? Is it the duchy or is it a... Yeah, he's actually a duke. Take it. It's yours. The Doge of Amalfi, the Duke of the Aegean Islands. He's a title claimant. He wants Calliopolis. I can send him a gift and make him positive. The Duke of Achaia. Sure, I'll send these guys some money. Why these guys? Oh, I shouldn't have sent those guys money yet. I imprisoned his child. I'd really like to... I'd really like to get my vassals to like me more. I'll actually make my ecumenical patriarch my ecclesiarch as well now. And he can hunt apostates. I think all of my land is currently Orthodox, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about converting. What about the counties of Rome? Are any of them Greek yet? No, not even one. He's drunk. And he has gout. Okay. Strong claim on the count. Okay. So, how much would it cost to send her a gift? 130 something. 103. 15. He's already got it. I can make him an Antipatros. Okay, so basically I need to save up some money. Shouldn't be too difficult to do, considering I have a decent amount, or a decent income. But once I have everybody above negative, I will pass primogeniture. And I will be able, yeah, the only thing I need is no count or higher tier vassal of this title has a negative opinion of you. And I think all of my vassal kings like me for now. Why does Trebizond dislike me? I haven't sent him a gift yet, so I can still send him a gift. But we don't really have any factions going on, and he's plotting okay, I was going to say that's not applicable to us anymore. But things are starting to get more and more likely that I won't lose a bunch of my titles upon death, which will be great. Need to keep an eye out for when this guy is able to be vassalized. I would imagine I need to land him first. Not sure exactly, but that's my guess. But I will be vassalizing the Brotherhood, and in about 43 more years, in the year 900, things are going to probably, the shit will hit the fan. I'll put it that way. There's just southern France is a mess. It's controlled by, like, Provence and Toulouse are both controlled by the Muslim Empire of Hispania, which I think can both trigger the Crusades. I'm not sure on that, but I thought that was the case. I know they can both trigger holy orders, but all in due time.